What happens in chapter 46 of the solo leveling manhwa? Another E-rank who wants to be a hunter like Jin-Woo. Hello everyone, welcome to Solo Anime YouTube channel. I upload videos about solo leveling and other animes. If you're a fan of solo leveling, I suggest you to subscribe my channel and check the updates every day. Chapter 45, we saw that Jin-Woo was amazed by his new job as a necromancer, and he understood his new abilities such as having his own army. He encounters and overpowers the undead magic user, Igorith. With his newfound power, Jin-Woo faces a new challenge in Chapter 46 and Chapter 47. The scene opens with Jin-Woo asleep, likely due to the exhaustion from the challenges he faced in the previous chapter. His slumber is interrupted by the ringing of his phone. Jin-Woo hears his sister's voice on the other end of the line. "Are you still sleeping?" Jin-Woo is still feeling groggy. He replies, "Yeah, I was a bit tired." Jin-Ah exclaims, "Look at the clock." Jin-Woo asks, while scratching his head, "What time is it?" Jin-Ah, who's probably annoyed, says, 2 o'clock. "Did you forget you have to come to my school today?" Jin-Woo seems to be very shocked. He asks, "What time am I supposed to be there?" She says, 5 o'clock. Jin-Woo promises his sister he won't be late and there's no need to be worried. Jin-Ah mentions that she doesn't expect any less from her brother and asks Jin-Woo to call her before he arrives. Jin-Woo takes a shower and rummages through his closet for a nice outfit. He thinks to himself that since he's going to meet his sister's teacher, then he must look good. He gets ready and goes to a bank. The bank employee asks Jin-Woo how can she help him. Jin-Woo asks the employee for a new credit card and update his account. The employee be like, "Okay," but when she sees Jin-Woo's bank account balance, she gets so surprised. She thinks that Jin-Woo looks to be very young, so where did he bring all this money from? She starts asking about his job and Jin-Woo just says that he's a hunter. Then he goes to Jin-Ah's school. Jin-Woo and his sister work together to go to meet the teacher, and during this time, Jin-Ah's classmates get attracted to her brother. When Jin-Ah sees their classmates' reaction to Jin-Woo, tells him, "Wow, you got so popular here." She thinks to herself he probably has a girlfriend and that's why he went home late last night. He finally meets Jin-Ah's teacher. She says, "It's so nice to meet you. I am Jin-Ah's teacher. I didn't know that Jin-Ah had such a handsome brother." Then Jin-Woo starts thinking to himself, "Even though I've graduated from this school, it's the first time I see a teacher like that." Then the teacher asks him to take a seat. She starts talking about Jin-Ah. She says, "Jin-Ah is a good student and she has a good personality, so we don't need to be worried about her. You know that Jin-Ah is planning to go to medical school. I've heard you're working as a hunter. Just to know, if we notice that Jin-Ah has some abilities, would you force her to be a hunter?" Jin-Woo's face changes. He responds, "No." The teacher says, "As the way I expected. The reason of asking these questions is that a student decided to leave school when she awakened her abilities, and now that student isn't coming to school anymore. Even if someone becomes a hunter, isn't it better if she gets graduated? Since I have not lots of information about hunters, I have to ask this question." Jin-Woo asks what's her rank. The teacher says, "I've heard she has gained the lowest rank, the E rank." Jin-Woo thinks that she will die anyways. The teacher keeps speaking. "If you're fine with that, I have a request from you. That student is Jin-Ah's friend. Is it possible for you to speak to her to at least finish her school?" Jin-Woo gets amazed and asks to make sure. Jin-Ah's friend? The teacher says, "Yes, a student called Han Sun-yi." Jin-Woo gets so shocked. Then he leaves the school and waits for someone. She appears. Jin-Woo starts talking. "It's a small world. I expected her to be you." The girl stops walking and gets surprised. She says, "Sir, what are you doing here?" In the next chapter, Hwang Dong-soo tries to seek revenge for his brother's death caused by Jin-Woo. Jin-Woo and other hunters are trapped in a dangerous red gate. Make sure to watch the next video. See you!